Hi everyone, and here we go with another 5-Star Friday. Hope everybody's well. Week went well. My week, unlike last week, was very uneventful this week. Thank you to everybody for all your well wishes and everything. I do appreciate that. Anyway, let's get right into it. Let's get started so we can get started with our weekend, okay? As I said, here we are, 5-Star Friday, where we talk about what I'm watching, eating, listening to, all the stuff that's influencing me, my decisions, and where I'm going. And I just suggest that y'all do it too. It's a great exercise. It's a lot of fun. It kind of shows yourself what you're doing. Plus, it allows you to kind of have a little accountability because I'm putting it out there and for everybody to see kind of what I'm doing and kind of can hold me accountable for what I'm doing. So, again, let's go ahead and get started, okay? First up, so what am I reading? Well, right now I'm actually on 2 books right now. Last week, if you remember, I talked about the Charles Duhigg book that I was reading The Power of Habit. Fantastic book. I'm still reading that book. There's tons of information in it. I think it's an ongoing read that I'll probably never finish. So I'll continue to report back on that one. It's a great book. The other one I'm reading right now is I'm reading Russell Brunson's books, both Expert Secrets and .com Secrets. I'm trying to build my business. These came highly recommended by a number of people. I've read them through a number of times myself now, and I continue to read them again. I actually have them both right here. I use them to help me build my business and stuff. Like I said, .com Secrets and Expert Secrets. They're both great books. Very easy to read, real nuts and bolts stuff in them. They're free, actually. I'll put a link down below so you can go get one if you want. It doesn't cost anything. It's a great way to help you build a structure for your business and get yourself going in the right direction. Anyway, I am reading Seth Godin's blog also. I stumbled on one this week that I really thought was appropriate, considering all the information and news out there about AI and AR and all that other stuff. This is a great one. It's titled, Should We Say Thank You to AI? I'd love to hear everybody's thoughts on this one. It's only 150 words, but there's a ton of information in 150 words. Seth Godin is amazing. He's an amazing wordsmith. He gets it so concise, so down to 150 words to make you think. So go ahead and read and tell me what you think. Make the comments down below. So next up, so what am I watching? Well, as always, I continue watching Joe Rogan. I love watching Joe Rogan stuff. This week, I watched episode 1227, just so you can look it up if you want to. I'll put a link down below. He talks to Mike Tyson. Absolutely hilarious. Mike is one of those things, and they go over this again and again when they're talking to him. He's one of these iconic figures in that transcends everything. Sports, entertainment, everything. The guy is there. They're showing pictures of him standing there in his underwear with a chain and a tiger on it. I mean, he is just an incredible story. You got to watch it. It's amazing. He had Joe in stitches over and over and over again. Amazing. You got to listen to the story about him, Robin Givens, and the Bentley. Oh my God, it is hilarious. So another thing, I didn't know Mike Tyson's never had a cup of coffee, ever. All the stuff he's done in his life, and he hasn't had a cup of coffee. I think that's weird. Anyway, I'll put a link below so you can get onto it and check it out for yourself, okay? So, next up, who am I following on social media? Oh, I follow a lot of people on social media. Right now, I'm on a recommendation from my girlfriend. This guy is amazing, even though he's no longer with us. Alan Watts, a philosopher, a bunch of other stuff, just a whole list of stuff. Anyway, look him up, Alan Watts. I've been watching his YouTube video, listening to his podcast. Great insight, real motivational stuff, positive. Give it a listen. You won't be disappointed. I'll put a link for the YouTube video down below, which is a video version of his podcast. If you really like it, like I did, you go to the podcast. It's like $19 for the whole set. It's awesome. It's good stuff. Anyway, so next up, what am I listening to? Okay, well, beyond music and all that music, love listening to that. Listen to a lot of Five Finger Death Punch when I'm working out. But other than that, I just started listening to Lewis Howe and the School of Greatness. I don't have a lot of information on it. I'm going to be honest with you. I just started to listen to it. I'll put a link down below so you can go on the journey too. I'm going to give it a shot. I'll report back and let you guys know what I find out. Okay. All right. Next up is what am I eating? Sorry, I blasted past that one by accident. Well, maybe I did it on purpose because this week I'm not proud of this week. With the all the stuff that went on last week, it kind of made me a little meat crazy, I guess, and I bumped off my flexitarian diet. If you don't know what that is, look on one of my blogs. I'll tell you, can explain that one to you. Predominantly I'm a vegetarian, but I throw meat in every once in a while just because I gotta have it. Maybe it's the subconscious alpha proving ground or something, I don't know, to chow down on some meat. I don't know, but I had some red meat this week like 3 times, a whole bunch of sweets. Now this week it's just veggies all week long. I'm also doing a cleanse. I got a great cleanse. I'll put a link for that below too. It's real easy to do. It's real easy on the system. I don't like the real harsh ones. It's mainly teas and stuff like that. So I'll put a link down below so you can check it out. So anyway, next up, things to ponder. Okay, so well, here's the deal. That Seth Godin, the podcast that I'm listening to on AI, it posed that question. So we say thank you to AI, and I'm going to pose that question to you guys. I'd be interested to see what you guys think. Whether you should say thank you, please, to AI or not. I like Seth's take on it. I'm kind of going to go on his advice, but I'll let you know later what that is, because I'd like to hear some of your comments on it before I put mine out there. So go ahead and check it out and give it a listen. Anyway, happy Friday. Remember, be brave, be courageous, and be yourself. Kevin out.